Hey guys, before this video starts, I just wanted to let y'all know that I've got some new merch.
You're a ooey gooey, yummy, yummy, tasty little snack. I'ma hit it from the back.
This, of course, is another episode of Dan the Mermaid Man.
Yummy, wummy, tasty little treat. Put this record on repeat. Listen while you sleep, baby.
These don't look like hair.
Baby, you're a princess. Ooh, you look delicious. Make me want a chef's kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yummy. Body like a dead fish. Face like scrambled eggs, bitch. That's a balanced breakfast. Yeah, you're a ooey gooey, yummy, yummy, tasty little snack. I'ma hit it from the back, hit it from the back, babe. You're a chewy, chunky.
What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Paparazzi. Or should I say, Daddy-razzi. Because, like, Papa like daddy. I've recently stumbled upon a new type of content that I didn't know existed. It's YouTube paparazzi. I've seen channels like TMZ where they go up to famous people on the streets and ask them questions. They're always taking pictures from like miles away at these celebrities. And we are finally at the point where YouTubers and TikTok stars are getting much of the same treatment. There's this YouTube channel called The Hollywood Fix that does do like a lot of mainstream celebrity stuff too, but they also specialize in influencer paparazzi moments. And I don't know why, but like the concept of paparazzi has never really bothered me that much before, but maybe it's because I see myself in other like online creators more than I do mainstream celebrities. But this whole paparazzi thing is pretty weird. I don't really like it. I'm gonna take a stance on it right now. I think it's pretty creepy. Or at least this channel is. I'm not gonna make a blanket statement about every single paparazzi, even though I kind of suspect that they're all a little creepy, but this one especially definitely makes me uncomfortable. Let's check it out. Let's complain. So one of the first videos of theirs that I stumbled across that had influencers in it was a video of Charli D'Amelio and Lil Huddy. They're TikTok stars. Both children, or at least at the time. I think Lil Huddy is 18 now. He was 17 at the time. Charli D'Amelio was 15 at the time of filming this. And they've just gotten off a plane. I guess they're walking through the airport. And this dude from The Hollywood Fix, it's like the same guy in every video, comes up to him, cameras ablazing, to ask him some hard-hitting questions.
Hey, what's up, Charlie? How's it going?
Oh my God.
Hey, what's
You can tell right away that they're like really happy to see him. They've just gotten off like what was probably a 5-hour flight. I think they said they were coming back from Hawaii to LA, which I'm pretty sure is like 5 hours. And they're immediately greeted by the Hollywood Fix, who's here to ask them the most uncomfortable series of questions.
Hey, what's up, Chase?
How's it going?
Is this like the hottest new couple?
Ah, I see we've immediately jumped to the creepiest line of questioning possible for this grown-ass man to ask these two children. Hey, are you guys dating? You can tell me, you can trust me with your childhood love life. Does he not realize how weird this is? I feel like it's universally accepted that this would be a weird thing to do to two children. Like, imagine an adult doing this to anyone except Charli D'Amelio. Hey, so is this like the hottest new couple or what? What? Come on, are you guys an item or not? We want to know. Who's we? Also, we're 9. Me and all my friends, all my coworkers at my job, my adult job. Come on, we want to know. Fess up. Why do you have a camera? This is technically legal. That didn't answer my question.
But it's official now. You guys are a couple.
Not officially dating, but it's a thing at the moment.
It's yeah. I mean, well, let me ask you this. What about you, Ivani? Are you working on any new projects right now?
Okay, I get it. Well, then let me ask you this as a rebuttal. Are you working on any new projects? Let me ask you if you're working on any new projects.
How was the flight?
Well, that was long.
As long, I bet, I know.
I bet, I know. Actually, I don't know if you could tell, I was on the same flight as you guys. I was actually right behind you the whole time. I was the guy with the camera. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, we know. This video is a little bit of a nightmare scenario because this dude from The Hollywood Fix is following them around the airport while they're trying to find where their baggage ended up, like which baggage claim carousel their bags are at. So they're walking around, and I think the dude from The Hollywood Fix looked up their flight to find out which baggage claim they were at, so he keeps telling them, hey, I think you guys are at baggage claim 3.
You guys are, I think it's number 3, like over there actually.
But they're like trying to ignore him and move past him and also find their bags so they're not listening to him. But I think he is right, and their bags really are at baggage claim 3. So this video is like 7 minutes of them walking around trying to find their luggage, but like not listening to him.
Cause like also too, James Charles said that he wanted to collab with you.
Can she even hear him at this point? He's like in the back of the group and not talking very loud. I think James Charles said he wanted to collab with you. Anything to say to that? You can't hear me? That's okay. I really just wanted to film you walking around anyway. I don't give a shit what you had to say.
I think you guys might be at the number 3. It might be the opposite way.
We can find him, man.
Oh my god, this is a disaster. Look guys, I think you just ought to listen to him. I think he knows where your bags are. I think he knows way too much about you, but you could at least use it to your advantage just this once.
It seems like everybody's talking about the Hype House now instead of like Team 10.
I didn't know Team 10, so I wouldn't really know.
Oh wow, you never even heard of them?
We were too young.
You're too young to have heard about Team 10? That was like 3 years ago, right? You know, that's actually a pretty good response. We're too young. Yeah, we're actually, I don't know if you could tell, but we're literal children. The people that you're stalking through the airport and asking really personal questions to are children. Does that seem weird to you at all? Is that like a weird thing for a grown man to do for his career? 6 figures, we weren't even born. So that video was in January, and then just yesterday they posted another video called Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio make TikToks, pose for paparazzi, and get approached by a homeless guy, where the Hollywood Fix guy appears to be just standing across the street from Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio, filming them making TikToks and not saying anything to them. He's just kind of filming them living their lives from a distance. I don't even know if they know he's there, to be honest, which is concerning, to say the least. It's not just TikTok stars that Hollywood Fix needs their fix of, though. They also have a video called The Ace Family Stays Held Up in Their Multi-Million-Dollar Mansion During Self-Quarantine Period. So you may be wondering, oh, is this like an interview with the Ace family about how their quarantine's been going? Did they actually get like a home tour of the Ace family's house? But this video actually doesn't have the Ace family in it. Instead, it's a video from what looks like miles away, where this paparazzi dude is just zooming in on their mansion. Like, he's zooming in on their cars, he's zooming in on their balconies and like into their windows. So wow, what a creepy thing to do. Now, I'm definitely not a big fan of the Ace family. In fact, I would go so far as to say I'm the opposite of a fan. I'm an anti-fan. I'm anti-fan Dan. But oh my god and holy shit, if I ever saw a video like this about my house, I would move to the North Pole forever. Only person spying on me then would be old Saint Nick. That's right, old Santa Claus himself. And honestly, he already sees me when I'm sleeping and knows when I'm awake, and he knows when I've been bad or good, so I'll be good for goodness sake. So honestly, if he wants to peer through my windows on top of that, I mean, what the hell? I'll allow it. Maybe I need to brush up on the law, but this seems like borderline illegal, right? To just like film into people's windows. Is that illegal? Or because it's like in plain sight, is that allowed? Okay, here's an article called, Is it illegal to look through someone's windows with binoculars? Oh, most of the time you can look through windows with your binoculars. You can use a telescope too if you have one. I like that this article is not only telling you it's like legal to do something really creepy, but they're also suggesting ways to be even creepier. It's like, you know, you might not have thought of this, but you'll actually get a much better view with a telescope. They can zoom in a lot farther, they can be a lot more stable, so you might want to try one of those out. If you had x-ray specs or your binoculars have thermography/heat vision to look through curtains, then you might be in hot water. You can also get in trouble for stalking and other related activities. Okay, so I guess if it's just like a once-off telescope through the window into someone's bathroom, filming them take a shit, it's okay. As long as you don't do it like more than 3 times, then it could be considered stalking. That's what I'm getting. Okay, well, I guess it is legal. Doesn't make it any less creepy though. Okay, so those videos are weird in their own way because they're so creepy. But then I stumbled upon this other type of video that they do, which seem kind of the same because they're interviewing YouTube celebrities in public. But the difference is I'm pretty sure that these ones are like scripted, totally fake. And I kind of suspect that like the YouTubers in them are paying Hollywood Fix to make videos about them. This one actually features our old friend Steven Scherer. If you guys have seen my video about the Pond Monster family, you'll remember Steven. It's a different day now. I was halfway into recording this video when my microphone died. I did not realize it until I finished filming the video, so I will now do this part of the video again. Anyway, let's watch this video. So the interview starts off standard enough. Steven Scherer and his friend roll up on a miniature dirt bike and an electric scooter, which is, I guess, standard for the Scherer family. I mean, what else do you expect? It is weird though, because it looks like they're coming from like the middle of the street or the other side of the street. It doesn't look like they came from either direction that the street goes. They're like crossing the street. So I don't know where they came from, or how the paparazzi knew they were there for that matter, but he catches up to him and starts asking him some pretty normal questions.
What in the world is this thing?
You like it?
This is crazy. What have you been up to lately?
So pretty standard questions, but then the questions start to get a little bit more suspiciously targeted. See if you can tell what I mean.
I'm recording 2 songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what are they about? What are they? Man, where do you get these ideas for these songs? Man, all of your songs have like 20-something million views. Like your videos are always so big. What are you doing right now as far as merch right now? Because I know you're always like dropping new merch.
Your videos are so good and they always get so many views. How do you do it? Do you have any new merch right now that people can go buy? These are questions that the paparazzi needs to know.
You found like a secret tunnel way in your house or like a secret passage?
Yeah, you're good. You've been watching the vlog.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's asking like specific questions about Steven Scherer's videos. Does this paparazzi guy watch Steven Scherer's videos? Call me crazy, but I kinda doubt it. He's got so many specific questions about his videos. It's really like he watches all of them. And I also love how he's pretending to think that everything Steven Scherer is saying is like real. Like he's saying that he found an abandoned tunnel in his house that leads to an old escape room. And the paparazzi dude's like, wow, really? That's so cool, damn, that's crazy. I guess you never know when you're gonna move into a house and there's gonna be a tunnel you had no idea about and isn't visible from the outside of the house, and then you find an old escape room that also isn't visible from the outside of the house. Life's crazy, man. Houses are weird.
That is crazy. And so what's going on with your neighbor? Like something like Ellen?
Yeah, Ellen, she's crazy. I don't know about her.
Is she giving you guys like trouble or problems or?
She's a little nosy little neighbor, so.
She's, yeah, I guess you could say she's kind of a little nosy little neighbor. I guess that's how I would describe her, little nosy little neighbor. How does he know so many details about Steven Scherer's videos? It's insane. So you found a secret tunnel in your house? Yeah. And you went all the way through and found treasure? Yeah. And you spent it all on bubblegum? Yeah. But then you got grounded? Yeah. Awesome. Yep, and that was pretty much the whole video. Actually, and then your mom got in an accident, right? Huh? Your mom, she's in the hospital? She's in pretty serious condition, right? Yeah, but we didn't put that in any videos. That's actually pretty private. How did you find out about that? I heard police suspect foul play. Like this was planned, maybe? Wait, who told you that? They haven't told me anything about that. Yeah, actually, if you take a look at this footage, it looks like the person driving deliberately hit her. Do you think that's true?
Come on, yes, got
Wait.
her.
Wait, is that you?
Stupid ass.
Are you driving? You monster, you're sick. I've always got to be the first one on the scene. You're a sick man. I've always got to get the scoop. You're sick in the head. I've always got to get my Hollywood fix. So that one to me seems pretty staged. Like all of the questions were basically geared towards promoting Steven Scherer. Instead of continuing to walk like every other celebrity does when the paparazzi intercept him, he just stands there and talks to him for like 7 minutes. But if you don't think that one's fake, that's fine, because I've got a much more convincing one coming up next. This one features our favorite internet personas, Candy Ken and Baby J. It's called Candy Ken and Baby J's Tesla is vandalized and spray painted by a deranged fan in Beverly Hills. A pretty crazy moment for the paparazzi to just happen to catch. Let's see what happens. So the paparazzi dude goes up to Candy Ken and Baby J. He starts trying to ask him questions, but the security guard's like, not today, not today.
Not today, guys, not today.
Not today. He's really helping. Then this dude who's like a fan, I guess, comes up. His name is Dakota, and he says that he knows Candy Ken and Baby J, but they deny knowing him, so he gets all mad.
How you been?
Yo!
What do you mean, yo?
What do you mean, yo? After everything we've been through? Yo? What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. So they're arguing with each other because Candy Ken says that they don't know him, but he says that they do. So eventually Candy Ken and Baby J start to walk away. But then Dakota's like, no, 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 no. I'll walk away.
You know, no. You can. I'll leave. I don't need this.
Man, this is crazy. Which I can't tell if it's like a really weirdly polite thing to do in an argument or like a power move. He's like, whoa, 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 hold up. I'm not about to let you guys walk away all scared like you're in the right. I'm gonna walk away because I'm scared. Off I go. But then he starts spray painting their Tesla and the security guard runs over and tries to stop him by yelling, stop!
Stop! Oh my God!
Stop! Are you kidding me?
Oh my God!
Stop! 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 10 out of 10 security guard, really knows how to do his job. Definitely not an actor. And then at the end of the video, Candy Ken, Baby J, and the security guard get in their car and drive away. But for some reason, Baby J and the security guard both get in the back seat. so there's no one in the front seat. So Candy Ken is just kind of like chauffeuring them around. I mean, I guess Baby J is technically a baby, so she can't sit in the front seat, but you would think the security guard would be able to. I think the thing that surprises me the most about all of these paparazzi videos is that like they never really seem that surprised that the paparazzi comes up to them and starts asking them questions. Like they don't question how they knew they were there. I feel like if I was in this situation, I would be so uncomfortable, so like taken off guard and just looking for like any way to get out of the situation, which is why these seem like totally made up to me. There's a video that exemplifies, I think, how I would react pretty accurately, where the Hollywood Fix goes up to Lil Dicky as he's leaving a restaurant, and he seems so uncomfortable.
Looks like you got a Garibaldi going, but the CDC just put out an alert on facial hair that you shouldn't have in case you get coronavirus.
They're like asking him questions and he's just like, how did you guys find me? How did you know I was here?
Were you just walking down the street and you happened to see me, or did you actually know that I was here?
The entire time he's like looking around for his Uber, like getting on the phone with them, trying to figure out where they are so they can pick him up and get him out of this nightmare.
Where are you on this?
Well, gang, I think that's enough Daddy Razzi for today, which means now it's time to talk about our sponsor, ExpressVPN. I came to the realization the other day that I'm always using the internet. I am never not on the internet. I'm always on it, usually Twitter. And while I'm on the internet, I don't like the idea of people snooping on my data. Whether it be advertisers trying to see what websites you're going to so they can target you with ads, or your internet service provider snooping on your precious data. I prefer to keep my data squeaky clean, which is why I use ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN has server locations in a bunch of different countries, so you can actually set your location to different countries and unblock content that would otherwise be unavailable in your region. It's pretty epic, honestly, and I don't say that a lot. I use ExpressVPN all the time. I have it on my computer, I have it on my phone, just in case I'm doing work out and about. It's just really great to have that extra peace of mind. And if you're wondering why pick ExpressVPN as opposed to all the other VPNs that you see advertised, well, ExpressVPN is hands down the best VPN out there. They've got the fastest speeds, they've got 24/7 customer support, but on top of all those things, they've been rated the #1 VPN by a bunch of different outlets, TechRadar, CNET, The Verge, which in my book is pretty impressive. If you want to keep your data safe, stay anonymous on the internet, and keep all of your precious information protected, then find out how you can get 3 months for free by visiting expressvpn.com/DannyGonzalez. That's expressvpn.com/DannyGonzalez. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. When you guys check out my sponsors, it helps me secure more sponsors in the future, so thank you for checking out ExpressVPN. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We're the fastest growing army on the internet. Please don't look that up. Also, sorry about the mess in the background. I came into this room a couple days ago, and everything was just ripped off the walls. I don't know how that happened. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. Anyways, bye.
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now, So why are you still watching this?